Welcome to New Orleans and Yulman Stadium. A late season clash, Week 13 here in our EA Sports College Football coverage. Temple about to kick it off and get this game underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Green Wave offense takes the field, and they'll have the first possession of the game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Turning it on. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. Looking for space. It's Jefferson.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. They'll line up for a second down play. Johnson wants to throw it. On target. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Straight ahead, it's Jefferson. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On third down, he drops to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 13. The Green Wave picked up a fresh set of downs through the air. Let's see if they go right back to it. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the run. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal. And the offense about to dial up its 10th play of this drive. They'll try to slam it in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. And here they come to give it another shot on third and goal from the 3. Trying to run it in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Green Wave.
Well, Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in was this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
The Owls offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes the maestro of this offense. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. They'll run it. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Second and long here. Keep it on the ground. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Trying to establish the run. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got a man. It's Mitchell. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's past the marker. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first. Got his man in the middle. Let's talk for just a second about Temple. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. Don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
Back's got it on the screen. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Across the 25, he's got room. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Change our set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Caught on the RPO.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And this is a big 3rd down coming up, man. This team's trailing, haven't had a great first half, but this offense has a chance to cut into the lead or tie this football game. Big 3rd down coming up.
They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. They're headed to the end zone. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down. And the Owls trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They put the brakes on him.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Handoff to the lone back. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. trying to pick up a first down. Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. They got off to a flying start, a touchdown on that opening drive, and now an opportunity to build on this lead. Out wide left, it's Williams. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. The ride. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
The green wave in a world of hurt on 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And he'd hoped to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Hand it to the back. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Complete downfield. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
The Owls have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side is Mitchell. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Owls will hustle to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do...
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll pull it down and run. Did the work himself. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments.
Throws toward the end zone. Give him 6. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio with scores from around the country. About to start here in the second half, Tulane will kick it away. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just
turning on the Jets. Down inside the 35. Stopped him at the 34. And what an electrifying play. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. Rolling, throwing, looking right. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Owls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to get it through the air. Breaks into the open. He got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Owls. And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. Coming out with it, it's Lincoln. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The fake and wants to throw. Right side, it's long. And he's out of bounds after the nice gain, and maybe that is finally the spark to get this passing game going.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. Tulane right back to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Owls can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll set up to throw. Got a man. It's Mitchell. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. From the gun. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. This time they'll throw it. He's got the tight end. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. From the gun, the ground game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Snap in the shotgun. Look out! Trying to get away. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. Quick give. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive lineman can pave holes.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Temple will line up with a 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. They go to the wide receiver screen. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the grab. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Follows his blocks. It's Jefferson. Driven back.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. He takes it in. Touchdown, Owls.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
31, Tulane, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Wide open downfield. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. looking for running room. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with 3rd down and 5.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the 4th quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
Under pressure. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted a 4th down to keep the drive going. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. The run inside. It's Jefferson. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Out wide right, it's Kinsey. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Selling the fake. Still looking. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass.
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Green Wave. They want to see if they can score the deuce. They want to throw it. Rush is on. He'll make his way in for the 2, and now they're down by 16. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Turns it upfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up. Right side, it's Mitchell. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense.
A shot toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. The Owls come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. And the Owls trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here.
Touchdown, Owls! And the beatdown has ensued. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And the extra point was good. So it's an 80-yard drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the Green Wave sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Johnson wants to throw it. Out wide left, it's Kinsey. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Man, you got to like these last 2 plays by this offense. You understand, you're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice job pushing the ball.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
It's 3rd and 5. Guys, this is a